This is exercise 5.3, question number 17. In a school, students thought of planting trees in and around the school to reduce air pollution. It was decided that the number of trees that each section of each class will plant will be the same as the class in which they are studying. For example, a section of class 1 will plant 1 tree, a section of class 2 will plant 2 trees, and so on till class 12. There are 3 sections of each class. How many trees will be planted by the students? Just try to understand here. Here class 1 I am writing, and for class 1 there are 3 sections. Section A, section B and section C. So section A will plant 1 tree, section B will plant 1 tree and section C will plant 1 tree. It means that all together class 1 students will plant how many trees? 3 trees. Now here section 2 is there. Now here also 3 sections. A, this is B, this is C. So section A will plant 2 trees, section B 2 and section C 2 trees. So in this way total 6 trees they will plant. So in this way they have the classes till 12th standard. So for 12th standard also there are 3 sections A, B and C. So section A will plant 12 trees, section B will plant 12 trees and section C will plant 12 trees. So in this way total number of trees are 36, right? Now here we'll write down AP. So here AP, so 3, then 6 and then section this one class 3. Class 3 also has 3 sections. So 3 trees are 9. So they will plant 9 trees, so on till 36 trees. Right? Now looking at this AP, we will write down first term which is equal to 3, common difference which is equal to 6 minus 3 which comes as 3, and the last term AN which is equal to 36. And how many number of terms are there? 12, because till 12 class they are going to plant the trees. Okay. Now with any formula, because sum of n numbers or n terms, we have 2 formulas. So out of that any one formula you can use. So the easier one I will use here, sum of n terms which is equal to n by 2 in the bracket A, that means first term, plus AN, that means the last term. I'll just substitute the value here. Sum of 12 terms, n is 12. So 12 by 2 here. First term is 3, last term is 36. See? Now here 2 ones are and 2 6 are, which is equal to 6 inside the bracket 39. Okay. So here into 39. So here 9 6 are 54. 4 is here, 5 carry. 6 3s are 18. 18 and 5. 23. So total number of trees are 234. So these many trees they are going to plant. Right? Question number 18. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles with centers alternatively at A and B. Starting with center A, the radii 0.5 cm, 1 cm, 1.5 cm, 2 cm and so on as shown in the figure. What is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? So 13 semicircles are there. And the value of pi is given as 22 by 7. Now here hint they have given us, but in the examination hint will not be given. Length of successive semicircles is L1, L2, L3, L4 and so on with centers at A and B respectively. Okay, we are just naming the length of each semicircle. Now here try to understand. If I am taking A as the center, so the radius is 0.5 centimeter, and then I will draw this, or I will get the length of this semicircle. Correct? Now second time what will happen? Now center is B and this is the radius which is 1 centimeter, and then we are getting this semicircle. Okay. Now third time what will happen? Once again A as the center and this is the radius now. This is the radius and then this is the semicircle. See, this one is the semicircle. So in this way slowly we have to measure length of all 13 semicircles and then we need to add all these lengths. Okay, now try to understand. Circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, and length of the semicircle will become what? I will divide it by 2. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So this one is the length of the semicircle, right? So this length, the formula is what? Pi r. Okay, so by using this formula, slowly we will get length of each semicircle. See here, I will show you some. Here, first I will write down L1. L1, which is equal to pi R1. For the first radius, I will say R1. So R1 is 0.5. So 0.5 pi. Now L2, which is equal to pi R2. Now in this case, R2 is 1. Radius is 1. So 1 pi. Now L3. So here pi R3. In the case of R3, our radius is what? 1.5. Okay. So here 1.5 pi. Now just see, we got the length of each semicircle. In this way, how many semicircles are there? 13 semicircles. So here I'll just write down the AP format. AP 0.5 pi, then 1 pi, then 1.5 pi, and so on till 13 terms. So here I'll write down n, which is equal to 13. Now first term, which is equal to 0.5 pi. I need to get d, common difference. This is the second term and this is the first term. So difference between that 1 pi and 0.5 pi. So 1 minus 0.5 is nothing but what? 0.5 pi. Okay, I know a, I know d, I know n. Now I will use the sum of n terms formula. Sn, which is equal to n by 2 in the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So sum of 13 terms. So n is 13. So 13 by 2 in the bracket 2. Value of a is 0.5 pi. And here plus n minus 1. N is 13. 13 minus 1 is 12. And value of d is 0.5 pi. Okay. Now just see here. I will just write down 0.5 pi. Now which is equal to 13 by 2 as it is in the bracket. 0.5 into 2, it is 1. So this is 1 pi plus 12 into 0.5, it is 6. 6 pi. Okay, so it will become 13 by 2 into 7 pi. Now we will substitute the value of pi. 13 by 2 into 7 into 22 by 7. So 7 and 7 got cancelled here. 2 ones are and 2 11s are. Now 13 into 11. See here. 13 into 11, which comes as 13 ones are 13. 3 is here. 1 carry. 13 ones are 13 and 1 is 14. So length of 13 semicircles is 143 centimeter. Correct?